Open Your Eyes is brought to you by the Belize Bank. Our country, your bank.
Welcome to Open Your Eyes.
Start your morning right. I am John Palacio.
And I'm Marlene Cuellar, and thank you for joining us this morning.
Well, it is a cool Friday morning out, Marlene.
Oh, gosh,
goodness,
it's a
right?
beautiful morning.
I know.
It's almost, unfair to have to come indoors. No, I went outside this morning, and it was windy and cool, but not cold.
Yeah.
And just beautiful weather.
It's lovely weather, and that's the reason why, we continue to fall in love with this lovely country that we've got, because you can't beat this. There's nowhere else you go and it feels like this. There's a different atmosphere, but Belize, man.
Yeah. So it definitely is the start of a great day. We're going to find out what kind of weather we'll be getting for the rest of the day in just a few. Let's hope it stays this way, but we're going to accept whatever comes our way. And in fact, we're going to go ahead and read you today's forecast.
Cool, let's do it.
And so?
In the general situation, it says a decrease in moisture is expected today.
All right, so the 24-hour forecast for today, it's going to be sunny skies with a few cloudy spells today and clear to partly cloudy tonight. A few showers will occur over some southern and inland areas this morning, decreasing and becoming isolated this afternoon.
That sounds good, and this marks for winds to be from the east to northeast at 5 to 15 knots with the sea state moderate.
Okay.
Yes.
And or high temperatures for today. They're going to be 87 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 90 degrees inland, and 78 in the hills.
Wow, it sounds so good.
And tonight?
Tonight it's going to be even cooler at 80 degrees Fahrenheit coastal, 74 degrees Fahrenheit inland, and 70 up in the hills.
All right, and here's what it's going to look like for Saturday and Saturday night. It's going to be mainly fair conditions with only a chance of isolated showers.
Woo!
So it does sound like it's going to be a nice, sunny day, and that will continue into the weekend.
Forecaster on duty, Crystal, we thank you so very much for that weather update. It's always good to get good news, especially when there is a decrease in showers for today, expected for today. That's some good news, all right? That's some good news. And while we continue to enjoy each other's company and enjoy the weather, what do you say we move on into our eye opener?
That's right. A little bit of motivation for the morning. And our eye opener is taken from dailyom.com, and it goes like this. People you feel drawn to reflect your inner self back at you, and you act as a mirror for them as well. When we look at other people, we may see many of their qualities in innumerable and seemingly random combinations. However, the qualities that we see in the people around us are directly related to the traits that exist in us. Like attracts like is one of the spiritual laws of the universe. We attract individuals into our lives that mirror who we are. Those you feel drawn to reflect your inner self back at you, and you act as a mirror for them. Simply put, when you look at others, you will likely see what exists in you. When you see beauty, divinity, sweetness, or light in the soul of another, you are seeing the goodness that resides in your soul. When you see traits in others that evoke feelings of anger, annoyance, or hatred, you may be seeing reflected back at you those parts of yourself that you have disowned or do not like. You can also cultivate in you the traits and behaviors that you do like. Be loving and respectful to all people, and you will attract individuals that will love and respect you back. Nurture compassion and empathy, and let the goodness you see in others be your mirror.
Oh my God, Marlene, this is tough. Because this, just listening to it, gives me an insight to what I should look for when I meet new people or when I meet people. Am I going to find myself? But you're right. And this is a reason why people are actually sometimes not necessarily separated, but you've got groups. And they're like people.
Yeah.
They're people like themselves.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why they attract each other, and they get into their group and they move on to where they want to go. It's exactly what you see in you, and that's where you're going to follow. But it's always best to be a leader, of course. I love being, to lead. But at the same time, in others, you see you move on with them. I love it. I really like it.
No, I think it's a great explanation. Sometimes, a lot of times I think people can get caught up on why we have the type of relationships we have.
Yeah.
You meet someone and they don't like you, which I think is perfectly okay.
It's okay.
It's just because perhaps your personalities don't mesh well,
Yeah.
and this gives a clear example why.
Yeah.
You interact with different people, you find things that perhaps you like being around. I really am a big believer of the type of energy that people put off. And I don't mean like physical energy, that sixth sense. Like, I really do believe sometimes you meet people and there's just an immediate attraction, a warmth, a need to connect with them. Because something about them, depending on what you're interested, what you like, somehow attracts you. Maybe you like, vibrant energy, or you like a quiet soul, or you like somebody who is authentic and introspective. There's so many different, all of us are different in terms of our unique characteristics. And we meet people sometimes and there's just something about them that we like. I love the idea of thinking that it's something we have within us, because we're just our worst critics and we don't see these things. So that's really a beautiful reminder. And it is also a sobering reminder that if you see qualities in people that you don't like, consider for yourself how much you possess them as well.
And it's so the way that it is, it just brings to mind there are some people who might see with a vibrant energy and exactly what you see in somebody else, and that becomes your clan. But there's some people who would look at you and say, that's not my thing.
And that's fine.
I don't know with vibrant. I prefer to just be reserved, and these are the people that I'll be hanging out with. It's okay, and it reflects me back again to Wednesday's eye opener, whereby it's okay to say, I don't know, or it's okay. So these things I think we must put into perspective, and we must continue to put them in mind, to say that, it is okay. I like it. I really like it. I feel warm and cozy.
Okay. Well, that means you have good people around you. And that's what I'm thinking of some of the amazing people I have in my life. And it's just, if that's a reflection of me, that makes me feel good as well this morning.
Definitely. And it also brings to mind, because we've got morning tea. I think this is a great one of those, whereby if you know somebody that rubs off on you well, it's that person. It's exactly what you see in you is what you see in yourself, in that individual, and that's the reason why you follow. Then hit them up today and say, hey, because of you, I feel this way today. I feel cool. I feel good. I feel nice. And I think that's a great way to start your morning. Say good morning and say, this is the reason why I feel this way today. Thank you.
Yeah, that's a good call. It's funny because I actually saw something like that online earlier this week. I was talking to Shanice here about it. And it was one of those secret videos that were set up, and they had this phone booth set up in the middle of a random street. And it just had a sign. It was a telephone. It had a sign that says, call someone that you've been out of touch with for a long time and tell them what they mean to you. Oh my gosh, the waterworks. I can't imagine anybody watching that not crying. Because people reach out to parents, people reach out to old teachers and mentors and friends and people who have helped them through a journey. I think for me, the underlying fact is that sometimes we make an impact on people's lives and we don't have any idea how it can be just such a pivotal moment in theirs. It may be just a part of our regular life or duties, but it can become so impactful to others. And we very rarely communicate these things to other people.
I'm thinking about it because if that telephone was in the middle of the street here and it had that sign, who would I call?
I don't know
you
if
know.
something like that would work in Belize. But speaking of morning tea, though, I was thinking, because it
do
is
it.
November 29th,
Aha.
and there's something missing from this morning.
There's something missing?
Yeah.
Okay. Like the Christmas lights?
There we go. When do you decorate
Right.
for Christmas?
Yes.
What's your hard rule that it absolutely must be up? I was talking to a friend of mine. She says, I told myself December 1st, it will be up.
That's this
I'm
Sunday.
a lot more lax with myself about it, but she has kids, I don't. So I don't have to worry about it. But yeah, so what's your hard and fast rule that's the day, the Christmas tree, Christmas decorations, whatever it is, should be up?
You know, and
Do you
it's so
have one?
nice. Yes, I do. But it's nice to always follow tradition. And for me, tradition takes us back to what it used to be like, especially in our childhood days. My 2-year-old, she is in love with Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
She is in love with the thought of Santa and lights. And for me, growing up was December 15th. That's the time we. That's the time we. Yeah, till the 15th. That's the time we did it. And I want to say a big and a very pleasant morning to Catalina Reyes, my mother down in Punta Gorda. Good morning to you. I'm sure she's watching. But it was the 15th for us.
Why the
that's
15th?
You know what?
You never asked
we
her?
Never. No. It was always the 5th. I think probably because it's only 10 days out, and it bears for that fresher look. I don't know. Please tell me why.
I
Call me and
think
tell
you
me
should
why.
probably stop assuming and just ask her.
Yeah, and I think I should
And
do that.
sometimes there
I
might
think I
be a
should
very
do that.
logical reason.
Yeah.
Like-
And then we take down, I think around the 5th or 6th of January. That's the time we take down.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if we had any. My mother's probably saying, I forgot, but I don't remember as a child.
And
if there
she's
was
watching.
A set day. Yeah, sorry, Mom. But I know we did take it down the first week of.
Christmas.
It's tied to
First week of
the
January.
church calendar. I don't have a hard rule. I do think like every time I do it, it's a lot of work.
It is.
When you do it very late, you say to yourself, man, this is all this work for just a few days, a few weeks. You know, like maybe I should start earlier, because there's just something about the day after Christmas where all the decorations just lose their zeal. It's like, when am I gonna take this?
You
down?
know?
Yeah, it's like the lights don't give you the same feeling anymore. Nothing feels the same. It's like Boxing Day, suddenly.
Yeah,
nothing.
okay, cool. Let's get these down. But
Yeah.
for you, Steve, when was your time? When you put up?
When you put up your tree?
You highlight.
2 days.
days
I don't
before
believe you.
Christmas.
I don't believe you. We'll check with your
Well,
wife
ask love.
and find
Well,
out.
ask love.
Yeah.
But one of the things before we get to the other part, you ever had to put up the lights, and it was those classic lights from back in the day that had the prickle, and you step on one?
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, that thing hurt.
Yeah.
That man who used to step on there like, oh God. Or you're trying to trying to lose it out, then somebody gonna step on one. Then the whole thing no work.
Then the whole set
Oh my
goes out.
God.
Actually, that used to be my job, like changing the bulbs.
Yeah.
So trying to figure out which
Yeah.
bulb
That's when you feel.
wasn't
Yeah.
working, and
Yeah.
you're like changing
Yeah.
each one.
And you get the
'Cause
correct
you didn't
one.
just go buy a new set. Like,
No.
that was nice.
They lit up in segments like this
Yeah.
side and that side. And then when you find that one that makes everything work, you'll be like, yeah, you see? I need it.
Yeah. How about tinsel? Do you remember tinsel? Like nobody uses tinsel anymore.
I don't remember those.
Oh.
We don't use them.
Not anymore. But yeah, so when do you put up your Christmas tree? What's your deadline for yourself? And tell us. We'll keep you to it, right?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, but we got to
definitely.
get moving into our show. It is a fun Friday today.
Yeah, definitely. It is a fun Friday. And speaking of fun Friday, we will be kicking things off with Bellikin. As Bellikin is my beer. That's the way it is. The Bellikin 2020 calendar launch, it's coming up this Saturday, and we'll have the photographer in, and he'll have, along with him, 2 of his models. They'll be in to tell us all about it in the first segment.
All right, the second part of the show, it's time for another edition of Grace Flavor with a Beat.
Woo.
And this time, they're making a Thanksgiving brunch.
Excellent. You know, this morning while I was getting ready,
It's
I
not
said,
fair that this is the one you get. You got to save me some ham.
hey. I got you, man.
Anyway.
I got you.
We'll see. That's what they say on camera, and then I never get a sample. See? Thank you.
Yeah, so I was looking at the third segment this morning and I said, I wonder if Marley Ameka do any yoga this morning. No. I don't do no yoga this morning.
You
It's
make
the
it sound
third
like
part.
it's a terrible thing.
I'm not feeling it. And then, my pants and then, my shirt.
That's not my problem.
The fourth annual International Yoga Festival. That's coming up in our third segment this morning.
All right, so that's our lineup. But before we go to our break, we're going to give you that birthday shout out. And today we're saying happy birthday to
Shelly Usher. Happy birthday to you, Shelly. Enjoy your day today. It comes from all of us here at Channel 5 and all of us right here on Open Your Eyes.
All right, with that, we're going to go to that break. And when we come back, it will be to discuss and also reveal the cover of the Pelican calendar. So please stay tuned.
welcome back to Open Your Eyes. It is a fun Friday, and we're about to get things started with a bang. When I tell you a bang, a bang. You know how we do it in the office, right? It is the Bellikin Stout 2020 calendar launch, and we've got the folks in to tell us all about it. Woo! This one is hot. Now we've got the photographer in, that's Ernie Alpuche, he's in the middle there. We've got Ariane Pastor, she's on the left, my right, her left. And of course we've got Danielle Burns. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's so nice to see you all.
Nice to see you too.
It's great to be here, John.
I know, right? I like your shirt, by the way.
Thanks.
I really like that shirt.
That's why you pick it up for me.
Okay. You guys are sharing a lot of information.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all
I
right.
had to ask him my opinion, you know. He know how this thing works.
Yeah. But man, that's a nice shirt. But guys, once again, welcome and good morning. I'll tell you what. On a fun Friday, and we always do this, we do this. We're not bringing the orange vase with the questions, but it is a dance segment. So what we're going to do is that we're just going to play a song, any song that you want, and we will be doing a dance. Are you ready? You could say no. Are you ready?
Sure.
I'm not sure.
I like Ernie. There you go.
He's up for
Sure.
whatever.
Sometimes you
just go with it.
Yeah, right? She said she was nervous. I'm just kidding. No dancing. It is about the big reveal.
Almost.
And I want to start with Ernie. Ernie, we know how you work. We know your work. We know the amount of people who follows you. This one is actually a big deal, and I'm sure it is a big deal for you. How do you feel about what you have going on right now?
Well, actually, it's a really good feeling because ever since I know myself starting taking pictures, I think being the photographer for the Bellikin calendar has always been a goal.
Really?
I know that I'm actually the person doing it now.
Yeah.
It's like mind blowing. So it's really it's a really great experience. It's a really amazing job, actually. You know, working with all these beautiful females and finding these great locations, coming up with concepts, and just working with the Bowen team.
Yeah.
So it's come true.
But let's step back though, before the accomplishment of this milestone for you. Talk about just how you got into photography and your own personal journey.
I think my journey on a whole has been, I was just always interested in art, and I've been drawing, I've been working with makeup, I've been taking pictures, doing all sorts of different things, creating things, like even some of the stuff I shoot, I've made myself, like, you know. So, it's been what, maybe 10 years or more. I've been dabbling in art, in all forms of art.
Yeah.
So.
Well, see, that's what I was sitting here thinking. I'm like, you're quite a renaissance man with art. Like, if I've seen you in your makeup artist era, you did graphics too.
Yes, actually, I was a graphic designer.
Yeah, and then moved into photography and helping out with the models. And so, where do you get this inspiration for all the creativity?
I guess I watch a lot of YouTube videos. I watch a lot of magazines. and then it flow naturally from me. Like, I just draw inspiration from that and try to bring it to what I do. So.
And what's the stamp of your personal style? What's the Ernie Alpuche style?
I guess as long as they have a bit of flair and a little fashion and a little attitude and sexiness.
Okay, so we got flair, fashion, sexiness. What else? Attitude. Okay, so you won't be doing like headshots anytime soon, right?
No, I do have headshots, just that it will have flair. And you can still look sexy in a headshot. It's all in the expression, you know.
Oh, there's a particular expression.
Yeah, you know. Tilt the head down.
Easy.
I think we found our fun Friday.
We're
going to do some modeling tips, aren't we? Okay. All right, let's see. So these ladies are with you. You guys worked with Ernie. Talk to me about the process of the shoot in being able to capture the right moment.
For me, actually, it was really good because Ernie make you feel comfortable.
Yeah.
It's not like those regular photo shoot that you would just go there and do a freestyle on. Ernie's like, all right, you're top of the world. Do this, do that.
Yeah.
And it just makes you feel comfortable. And that to me, that's what makes you feel more comfortable and doing you once you
Yeah.
have that comfortable background. Someone to be gassing you up all the time. So even if you're not feeling like that, Ernie
Yeah.
makes you feel that. So that's just basically
For you,
it.
Ariane?
For my experience, I wasn't very, loose with I was very shy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like she said, Ernie made me feel comfy. He
Yeah.
made me feel confident. So I was like, okay, thank you, Ernie.
Yeah, we could do this.
Well, I mean, I
Yes.
don't take all the credit because we have a great team with
Yeah.
because you have people like Gil Van on set where he does another one where, he definitely
Yes.
put you at
They need
ease
to
and make us
bottle
smile.
Gilvano's
Yeah.
energy and set it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I know,
Yes,
I know.
It's so unique.
But let's get to the feeling of being a part of the Bellikin Style 2020 calendar. Danielle, what's it like for you? Was it something that you always wanted to do?
Yes, honestly, when Ernie asked me, I felt so enthusiastic and eager about it. It was something that I've always wanted to do
Yeah.
since I was small.
Yeah.
So when he asked me, I didn't hesitate. I was like, yes.
Yeah. Did you model before?
No, honestly, no. But I've done ads for Smart, Digicel,
Yeah.
Quartz, and stuff like that. So I have more like a little background to that.
Yeah.
Like the photo shoot on Bellikin calendar. Bellikin calendar. I was
Yeah.
like, oh my god, of course.
And
Yes.
you didn't have any hesitation.
No,
So
not at
that
all.
being in the bikini or the swimsuit was
No,
all comfortable?
I felt much more comfortable doing it for a professional photographer, and
Okay.
of course the Bellikin.
Yeah.
It's like the Bear of Belize. So I felt like I can't get better than that. Yes.
Did you tell people you were going to be in the calendar?
All my family members, and know that they have seen the advertisement and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Definitely they know now. So.
And what was the
Yeah,
reaction?
what was their reaction?
Everyone was like, when they come to my work, they're like, was it you I saw on commercial last night? I'm like, it depends what you're talking about. The Bellikin one, I'm like, yes, that's me. And they're like, you got slim, blah, blah, blah. Because I come from a very thick background.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I went on a diet. When
Yeah.
Ernie asked me, he was like, no, you didn't need to lose weight. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm still going to do it. So, yeah, it's just basically that people recognize me a bit, but yeah, but
And for you?
Ariane?
Well, for me, working with Ernie and doing this whole calendar is like a really big deal as well.
Why is that a big deal?
Because it wasn't something I wanted to do from when I was a kid. I just like saw the calendar a few years ago and I was like, oh, these girls look so good and so pretty and I want to be a part of this, you
Yeah.
know. And, last year I wanted to go in, but I missed the audition and I was so bummed.
Oh.
But before, I think a week before the actual auditions for this year, I was like, man, I have time. I could,
Yeah.
I could audition. And
Yeah.
I went with my best friend, Demi, and, I saw a lot of people there I was familiar with, and I saw so many beautiful girls,
Yeah.
so many. I was like, man, I don't know if I'm going to get into this thing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was very, very interesting
Yeah.
seeing how the different girls act and what the set was like and how much work it is. It is a lot of work.
Yeah.
People think modeling is easy, but it's not.
Were you intimidated at all when you went to the audition?
Kinda, just
Yeah.
a little. But I think you interviewed me. And Jason as well. So I didn't feel as much intimidated after that. I was like, okay, well, this isn't so bad.
Yeah.
I was nervous for no reason. But I realized that the calendar accepts anybody.
Yeah.
Anybody of any background. It doesn't matter if you're slim like me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's so many different girls.
Nice and curvy like Danielle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it just shows the variety of beautiful people we have in Belize.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I really enjoyed being a part of it, being
How
one of the
many
flavors.
girls auditioned?
48. It
No,
was
we
about-
had more than that. I think there were
More.
like 70.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, so what's the criteria? What makes someone actually make it to the calendar?
I like to put it in this sense that it'll just be your turn because because they have
Because they're all beautiful, I'm
beautiful
sure.
girls, but then
Yeah.
we try to have a nice good mixture, a variety of different sizes and ethnicities and stuff,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
so we can't have all Spanish girl like you have 20 beautiful Spanish girls like we can't have Alana this year. So I mean, even though you never make the cut this year, I mean, next year
Yeah.
could be
Next
your
year-
turn. So that's
yeah.
why I say it's your turn.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
Yeah, so you encourage them to
Yes,
come back.
exactly. And we already have them on file, so we'd just like give them a call, like, hey, you know, wasn't your turn last year, so how you feel about this year?
Yeah.
And you know, because that I appreciate that you said that, and you also brought it up. The diversity that we have in this country is just one of the most unique things. The different cultural backgrounds, and even the mixture of cultures that we
Yes.
have as well. What I've seen with the calendar is that you have become more inclusive with different sizes, and this has been a global issue. You know, Victoria's Secret canceled their runway show that's been going for so many years because of inclusivity. People got tired of seeing stick-thin models.
Yeah.
So talk to me about embracing people of different sizes in the shoot itself.
Well, I feel like we're actually on a search for finding more and building the confidence level in, you know, curvier, thicker girls. Females are funny.
Yeah.
That's why I said girls. But yeah, because I know I'll put you up on the spot. But because she said, oh, as he asked me, I said yes. But I actually had asked her a couple of years before, and she's like, I don't think that's for me because I feel like I too big and stuff like that. And I'm like, no, like get that out of your head. You are not.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah. It's not about that.
It's how we've been conditioned as
Exactly.
women.
So
Yes,
that
that's
I see beauty in everybody, and then like if I personally can't ask you because I know this will work, this will
Yeah.
happen. Like you have it. So
yeah.
One of the things that stand out for me, especially watching the commercial, is the theme for this year. Is it a theme thing, or you just decided, you know what, let's just shoot over here today, or we'll
No,
shoot
it's
over
a
there
theme,
tomorrow?
you know, it's well, like, you know, at the beginning, as we decide, all right, 2020 calendar, we said, all right, we lay out a couple ideas, and then we choose a theme, and then we go from there. We did a lot of scouting for locations. Giovanna and I went all over the place. We actually, the majority of the shoots happened at the Heritage Bank.
That's like
construction
right
site there.
over there.
Yeah. Heritage Bank allowed us to go on their site, and Mr. Pereira was the one who helped walk us through the grounds, say,
Yeah.
whatever you want, wherever you want to go, whatever you feel like you need to do, whatever you need, make a know a day ahead, and we have it set up, and you know that he helped facilitate that on that site. We did about 6 shoots at that location. We
Yeah.
had a wood workshop, so Larry Wilkins workshop. We did a couple shoots there.
Yeah.
And different other we used the Chateau Carib. Yeah, the rubble, because you know we try put at least sledgehammer in there and try,
Yeah.
you know, all forms of construction, you know.
Excellent,
Yeah.
excellent.
And how satisfied are you with the final product?
Very satisfied.
Yeah.
I think one of the things what I like the most about it is that like everything was all Belizean, including the swimsuits, because it was they were all made by Julie Mango Design.
Yes.
So I get and then another thing.
Don't worry, she gave us a scoop of
Yeah,
it.
you did.
Right
Wait,
here on
don't
Open Your Eyes. That's no big reveal. But
That Julie.
but the reveal is that we will get to see her work when we
Yes.
see the calendar
Yes,
as
and
well.
Julie is excellent. I had full confidence in her that she would be able to bring this thing to life. And like when I pitched to her the idea, we were already there. Like when I did a couple of sketches, she did some sketches. When it came together, we basically had the same sketches, same ideas. So
Yeah.
everything just flowed.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And about your swimsuits, did you get to choose or it was made for you?
It was made.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't really ask many questions about it because I trust Ernie and I trust Julie. She's very talented. I love her work.
Yeah.
So I had no questions. Just do what you do.
Danielle, how did you feel?
I felt really good because, like she said, I trust Ernie.
Yeah.
I trust Ernie a lot. So when it comes to this, when it comes to the swimsuit, I didn't ask a lot of questions either.
Yeah.
I just went. He was just like, let's go a particular date. We have to go try on the swimsuit, the measurement the swimsuit. I was like, okay. We went. I got my swimsuit a couple hours before the shoot. So that's how much I trust Ernie.
Not even because when she put it on the mail. Like,
it was perfect. So
Yeah.
you know, it wasn't like something that we had to like. All right. My case, I didn't have to like. If it was big or something to that sort, it was just
perfect.
Yeah.
for me. So.
But Ernie, how did you feel? And of course, the Belican crew working along with a Belizean who is able to get these things dealt with the proper way, because you know, we've chatted with Julie countless times, and we've seen her work. We know her work, but at the same time, putting something like this together, there must be some trust. What was that like working along with her?
Like I said, I had full confidence that because I know as well. I know her work, and I've worked with her a couple of times throughout the years, and from the moment we got together and we brainstormed and we put together ideas. It starts from me and Gilvano scouting locations, coming up with the set, like what's the idea? We're gonna do plastering, we're gonna do block laying, we're gonna do pipe and stuff. Like each one, we had to have what idea. All right, what would look good for this? And so once we had that set, then Julia and I sat and talked it out and said what would work, what material, what color, what style, and so yeah.
Excellent.
Perfect. Everything is done really
I
good
wish you
together.
was
So
here
the
too.
swimsuits are by Belizean Julie Mango. You are the photographer, and all Belizean models as well. Have you girls?
The team that's there with us, the behind-the-scenes video team, the videos are done by a Belizean. Festa Films,
Films.
Alex and Renee.
Alex Ellis, yes.
Another great
gosh.
pair of people to
That
work
is
with.
just a whole lot of.
A lot of energy and a lot of
I mean, no, don't get me. All my favorite people, but
Yeah.
all together, man.
And we are
That must have been
invited for the
interesting.
next set.
I would be the dull one in that bunch. I can tell you that much.
We're just for the entertainment. We just want to be entertained.
But girls, have
Excellent.
you seen your photographs?
I just saw it this morning.
You saw it this morning.
Yeah.
They weren't supposed to, but
We were
she me there in the back seat and if me there, I could stop the video and tell her and chain it up.
So what's it like when you saw it?
I was surprised. I was like, is that me?
I was just saying.
But
like,
it's because I haven't, done a shoot as big as this one.
Yeah.
Bellikin is like one of the main companies in Belize.
That's
Yeah.
a huge deal, huh?
Yeah, it is a huge deal. So I was like, man, Ernie, you really, I had to thank him. I was like,
Yeah.
you took really great shots. Like, I am so proud.
You're great.
All right.
And what about
Aw,
yours?
Thank you.
it was the same. When I saw mine, I was like,
So
The big reveal?
there is one thing that all of Belize doesn't know yet. They've seen the commercial. Models don't know as yet. Well, these two because they sneaked up.
Yeah.
And that's who's going to be the cover this year.
Are you ready?
For sure.
You ready to show that, Ernie?
Okay, before you show us, tell us how you go about selecting this picture. Or
Yes.
do you choose the person? Do you choose the scene? Do you choose the picture?
It's the picture. I
Yeah.
guess it kind of depends on how the shot comes out and the feel of it. If it looks like, you just have to have a certain spark about
Yeah.
it and have a certain
Grabs
feeling,
your attention.
a certain layout, because we have to, the graphic designer have to put, the logo on. Yeah, it has to have a real good feel about
Yeah.
it. And
What about this picture stood out for you?
well, I mean, I wasn't the only one to make the decision, but I
But
like.
you speak on behalf of
I
them.
did. There were two.
Before
pretty-
all the models come
yeah.
after you.
There were two really great shots, and I felt that this one was the one that had all the right elements to be
Yeah.
the
cover,
cover. And
yeah.
I gave it a vote. I gave it my vote, and
Yeah.
everyone else gave it the vote, and that the one.
Okay. You see how he's trying to take the pressure off
Yeah,
himself?
yeah,
and
man.
he didn't choose
This
it.
man, it ease the
All
pressure.
right,
All right,
so
just
here
put it
we
in the
go.
pocket and let's do the big reveal. And
So now
yeah.
we find out who's
Drum
going
roll.
to be the.
all right, let's do it. Let's
Okay,
do
just-
it on this
just
side.
don't throw
This
down
side.
the entire
let's
easel,
throw down the
right?
whole thing. Yes,
All
man.
right. I try not to be clumsy today.
All right, here we go, here we go, here we go,
And
here we go,
it
here we
I
go.
is-
stuck.
All right,
There
we go.
Directly into that, man. Zoom directly into that. Woo! Check that out. All right, there we go.
Where have you
And
gotten the shot
can you
yet?
tell
One
us? Yeah, can you tell us who that model is?
That's Chanel Skeen from Downtown.
All right.
All right.
She couldn't be with us today because most of our models are working women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what we actually need to do, because we got a bit of reflection from the light,
Yeah.
can you get it so we can, oh,
All
okay,
right,
we
there
got
we
it
go.
now,
There
we
we
got
go.
it. Yeah.
And we'll do a quick zoom into
Because
that.
we got to see it, but our viewers at home are still waiting to see it. And so that is the cover photo for this year, for next year's Bellikin 2020 calendar.
That's right. And we know that there'll be a launch. Can you give us the details of the launch? It's
Launch
going to be
is tomorrow,
Uh-huh.
November 30th, at the King's Room,
the
Princess.
Ramada Princess, yes.
Starting at 7. So all 13 beautiful models will be there waiting to sign your calendar, to write your little notes and
Autograph
yeah.
the calendar.
Wait, 13?
Yeah.
Good question. That's
Yeah.
that's
Why
all right.
13?
There you go.
We have
You
the
just
cover
created
model.
a new month?
No, wait, the cover. Yeah, we put February in. We also have the cover and the content page. So
Okay, got
Excellent.
you.
you have
Excellent.
the cover, then you have the 13.
Because you got tired of saying no to all these
So like we have
17 women that came
we
out
have
to
to give
be
more
a
people
part.
chances. This time.
Yeah,
So tomorrow night, 7 o'clock at the King's Room of the Princess, the Ramada Princess. What's the entry cost?
$10 and
Alright.
you get a free calendar.
Uh-huh.
And yes, well, you're coming.
And signatures.
And signatures, yeah.
Autograph.
Autograph.
The girls and take
Meet the
photos
girls,
with
yeah.
them.
And come hang out, have a good time, drink some Bellican beer.
Yeah, I mean.
Are you
And
girls
there'll be
ready for the big
entertainment.
night?
I am.
Yeah.
Are you?
I think so.
Are you?
I think so.
Ah.
I'm ready.
Okay.
All right. Man, that's so nice. So we know 7 to midnight, and there'll be giveaways every hour on the hour. And if you know Bellican, you will know what a Bellican giveaway is like tomorrow.
Okay.
I guess I'm on the
You have to be there to find out, right?
That's right.
Okay. So how are we gonna spruce up this fun Friday, John?
Well, we they didn't want to dance.
I actually think Ernie
So,
should give us some posing tips, right? Like,
Just Ernie.
how do we do?
What, besides
how do
when the boobs up video?
Or can we just like throw out emotions and you guys show us? Let's see your models and you direct.
That's true.
All right. So how are we feeling on this Fun Friday? You start. Let's see.
All right, so happy.
Okay. Good. Pensive.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, check this out. Grudgeful.
Oh, I like that. Is aggressive. Believe it or not. When you curse up.
Watch spanner. You have to study words in your head while you
Yeah,
pose, right?
yeah.
Skin up here.
Okay. Sexy.
Oh man.
That one I don't know. That one.
Lies.
All right, let me see. I'm so stuck because it's last minute. Okay, what about
I know one.
irritated?
Yeah, that's the look.
Yeah.
All right. What about the look of actually getting after a long day's work, getting your first Bellican?
No, emotion.
So what emotion do you give John?
Ooh, let's see.
Here we go.
So many emotions.
You know what that emotion on its own? Give me John.
Woo, man. What a fun
All
Friday.
right,
indeed.
there you go. Posing on cue. Thank you guys
Excellent.
for
Thank you,
being
thank you,
good
thank you so
sports.
very
We
much.
appreciate it.
Yes, yes.
The Bellican calendar for 2020 will be launched this Saturday, and it starts at 7 p.m. You said.
7 o'clock.
Go on out. It's $10 to enter, and you get a calendar. You can get your autographs and your photographs with the models, and just have a great time. Thank you for coming in, and congratulations.
All right.
We're going to go ahead and take a break. When we come back, it's for Grace Flavor with a Beat. So stay tuned.
By Grace Kennedy Belize Limited, bringing good taste to life.
All right. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Second segment, and we're now inside the kitchen because this kitchen actually have flavor with that's my boy. Oh man, what do you do?
The beat. We
Like-
got the beat right in here, man.
And you know,
And
when
the beat is going on.
we know when it comes to this crew, anything give a beat. You could knock the stove
Tea.
and the beat.
Stove.
and the
Beat.
Hey, pan and the
And the
beat.
beat. Pan stove.
That's the way it is.
That's
the
right.
way it is. But guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. Melanie Pooper with us, Chef D with us, and
Hi.
we have got Turkey Lurkey.
Yes, the turkey lurkey yesterday, Thanksgiving Day, and everything else. I know people don't discard their turkey,
Yeah.
their turkey bone, and me, I had to fight with my dog because when they reach home, the dog said, "Where the bone in there?" I said, "Boss, I can't give you this bone right now because this
today,
bone, not
tomorrow."
today, not today,
Yeah.
not today." The wastage, we're gonna make a soup, get back soup. You know, this morning you don't drink out all your moccasin and everything else.
You know
want
what?
to get back.
I like that you said get back soup because a lot of people right now have flu. A lot of people
Yes.
have the flu, and at this party, I feel I've got it. You know, and so I need to get back.
That's right.
So
That's right. We have to get back. It's Friday.
So it's a soup. I thought we were gonna do ham and
We got that coming
and
up,
thing.
but this is a little appetizer for you.
So first things first.
This
So
is-
we get
that's
the
right.
turkey bone.
Where so they call it where so the bones. All the stuff in there. If you notice, there's pieces of celery, pieces of bell pepper. Remember, I don't discard nothing. I just toss it in there.
Yeah, that's one of the
Alright.
things and I'm learning that. I learned that. Look, I look for
Flavor with a beat.
I look for put for my lunch and meat can you know.
Definitely, it's good. Watch it
Look at
out.
leaf flavor.
Hey, well, that's a new show now. That's a new
So,
show.
it's easy. All you need to do is put all the bones in one pot,
Right.
and then you put your celery,
Celery
your
and what?
all these
Right.
veggies. Nothing to throw.
Right.
Nothing. Because this piece of thing I have one piece of thing, and then this piece of thing I have on so piece of thing.
The turkey head and everything.
So and then this is basically the broth.
That's
right?
right. This you could go just like this as a healthier version.
Uh-huh.
You know, if you're feeling you said flu and cold, broth is very good.
Yeah.
Don't throw it away. You could freeze this. You could put this up, freeze it for. You were saying black.
Oh, I like the turkey black dinner that you normally make after
Yes.
Christmas.
Mm.
Yes, you know that you would find like the breast part of the turkey bone is
Yeah,
left.
yeah.
You throw that in a pot and you make a
Ma-
crazy
that
black dinner with
makes
that.
the best
Oh my goodness.
Black dinner after Christmas the morning.
That's what I do with my waist.
So would you say because then all the bone left over, so Boxing Day should actually be named Turkey Bone Day?
Yes.
Ham Bone
Ham,
Day.
ham bone.
Well, at least
Yes,
for
well,
me.
we take away ham and put it in the beans, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
So Christmas is a time you don't want to throw away nothing. All right.
Well, you guys know how I do it. I like my skillet.
Very
middle
center.
thing, yeah.
Very center. Very
Yeah,
center.
so I look on one time. Look, when I at home at time, I would tell my baby, excuse me.
Excuse me, yeah, make a check on that side.
And I want to say everything equal. Yo, that's the way that I do.
That's a good thing. I think we could work on a stove like that. These stoves that come out now these days have all kind of things. So we could pattern that project right there and make sure that if your partner center, come on. Just
Really?
like that.
So
We'll work
good.
on that.
Or the pot, or the problem the stove have so hand and they put up the pot.
That-
and then
yeah.
So we got the ingredients: turkey bone,
Turkey brown and water.
water, and then
And
we
the
put
rest
some
of stuff.
seasoning or whatever
Right.
if you want that in there.
Whatever vegetables.
Right. Whatever
or
vegetables.
seasoning.
Remember, we go as we taste. This is very easy. I'm going to turn this into a cream of turkey soup.
A cream of turkey soup.
Very, very quick. Very
Okay,
quick.
So let's do it. Let's do
All right.
it.
So let me just.
I'll put that in the corner.
Right. So you could just throw that in there. And
What, this?
Yes. And I'll
All
take
right,
back
so
the
cool.
water.
All right.
These
all
guys
right,
on a
all
roll.
right, all right. The Mel, you don't want to put that down.
Put that down, Mel. Put that
Yeah.
down. Yes,
Best
yes.
put
Don't
that
try-
down. Best to put that down.
Don't
All right,
try
there you go.
bone me, right?
No. All right. So I just throw everything in there.
Yes. And put that back on and throw the water back in there.
All right. So we put this in here.
This is a nice soup, man.
All right. So let's do that. I don't mind bubbling on Mel. You can
Yes,
steer it
I
like a
notice.
thing. I tell you what.
Put me on the side.
But yes.
I cook so much when I get home. My stove says, baby.
Yeah.
All right. So what we put back?
We put back the stock.
All right, so we put back
The
stock.
broth.
So, all right, so there we go.
The broth, the same thing.
Hold on. I got you, Mel. I got you.
Oh, yes.
I just
Let me
wanna-
sit on the
I
side.
just want to make sure that I sieve out all the liquid, you know.
You
I
know,
just
well,
want to sieve out all the liquid.
right.
All right, let's put it on back.
This
put
is
it
very
back. Let's do that.
Let me take that, John.
You
You
can
can take that. Oh, no, you come.
Oh, you need
Yeah.
help.
Yeah, there you go. I smell them. No, smells good.
Smell that?
Smells good. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
So did I want to get that now?
There
What?
you go.
The bone?
You don't know I like that. Trust me.
Oh,
That's
no,
flavor
no, no,
taken
no.
away.
All right, so we put the spoon back. What
Right.
else do we add in
I'm
there?
just gonna add some cream of chicken. You could add cream of mushroom, cream of
I like cream of mushroom.
Cream of chicken.
and it has a nice poultry base to
You
it.
don't know, chef. You don't know, chef.
No, look, I don't want to cook. Chef, where chef, there's a difference, right?
Yes,
Because
this is
chef,
store-bought.
They try new things that are cook. We just follow where we know.
So, yes.
You go by the recipe
I go
book.
by the recipe. No, I
Mix
don't-
that up.
Yeah, all right, so we mixing up.
Mix that up, and that's it for sports.
And that's
That's
so
it.
This would be what? The cream of
Cream of turkey.
cream of
Turkey. You could, like I said, you could use a mushroom base, one veggie base, one beef broth. The same
Yeah,
thing. The
yeah,
same thing.
yeah.
All right.
All
And
right.
that's it. That's just gonna
But I think I would still prefer my bone.
go on
and
and
my
every your pieces.
chicken.
Yes, you could.
Yes.
You could still take your turkey and shred it in as a little garnish on top. We'll get to that.
You know the people where like only the breast part of the meat, they don't
They don't
understand. how
understand.
delicious
No,
the
they
bone
don't understand. Right.
You look like one of them breast people too.
Guilty?
All right, there
Yeah.
you go. There you go. So you
Yeah.
understand, and then you probably watch your people say when they bite the bone and get all of that nice marrow,
Yeah.
and then you're like, oh,
Yeah.
you know how much it is? 275. All right.
What
so
I
here we go.
noticed yesterday in some of the turkey dinners, people were offering stew, which is exactly what we like. We like
Yeah, man. You know.
Gumshot.
You know.
Well, I'm not a gravy person. I don't like gravy.
yeah.
You not like you to tell me you don't eat beans.
So I would eat my rice and beans dry.
Dry?
Yes. Just give me a little piece of plantain.
Man, she's
There
weird.
you go.
She's
Plantain,
weird.
you have to-
She's weird.
What?
No,
Don't
plantain,
give me
plantain,
gravy.
yes, plantain. You have to have plantain. If you don't have plantain, something wrong.
All right. So we have that going. You could just put that on the side.
I can put it on the side now?
No, well, no, that just continue, boy, because
Okay.
real quick.
All right. So what else do we have while we continue to mix it up?
Right. Remember, we're going leftover ham and turkey the morning after.
Yeah.
We do this thing called a frittata. It's just mean one egg dish with cheese. What I have here is some cheese, some eggs, of course, anchor butter, some basil, some celery, and stuffings. The same thing you had yesterday. We're not. If you could have any leftover from your
We're not
family,
throwing-
nothing gets thrown away, right?
All right.
This is very easy, guys. This is very, very easy.
And you could art with the
And-
eggshell.
That's right. That's right. So for this, a frittata is just mean.
Let's move this out of the way.
Yeah, there's coffee and there's no Nescafe.
Yeah, there you go. Then you put it on the
Grace
corner,
coffee.
Yeah.
Grace coffee in the house. All right.
All right. So let's do it.
Very easy.
First things first.
First things first, Bill.
Yes.
Nice Bill.
Uh-huh.
Some
No belly, gal.
Celery.
celery.
Yes. We're not listening to the room as well.
No. I'm gonna add some basil to
Basil.
this.
All right.
Gonna add some basil to this. All right. We love basil, since tomato. Potato. You wanna hold that for me? Let me get some space.
I don't mind. I don't got a problem with that.
Onions,
Onions.
scallions, green onions.
Right, you cut it up perfect. Too. You know, many times I try to cut like that, and I can't.
Depending on the knife.
The knife,
All right,
knife.
do me a
All
favor.
right.
Try to fix the microphone meanwhile.
There you go.
All right, try to fix that up. Because,
Okay.
Yeah.
We're good.
All right,
It's a
you
knife,
good now?
Johnny.
All right, so here we go.
All right, so
All
we
right.
have that. We're gonna add some. I run out of turkey and ham. I don't know,
Uh-huh.
but we have turkey ham slice. You could use this, right?
All right.
This is so easy, man. This is so easy. A frittata is just mean an omelet, a French omelet, a fancy name for a French omelet. But
Frittata.
some people do this every morning without they even know.
Yeah. It's
So-
a good drink tea, you know.
Yes, it's actually a brunch.
That's a brunch.
It's a brunch. It's a brunch dish. All right.
All right, so here we go.
We're not into the brunch as yet, but frittata. That's right. You got it, Mel. You got it. That's the way they say it.
Frittata.
Yeah. And you could do this with anything. But turkey ham, oh my,
Yeah, you
the
get
best.
turkey
Yeah,
you get
and the
ham
ham,
in
right,
this one.
right.
All right, so we got that.
So
in
we
the-
got
in
that.
the- in the back
That's
in
one
the-
side. Now we're gonna do the eggs.
All right, so put that. Deal with it. I got this, man. What else you need?
I
Just
need a
tell me
little,
what you need.
one bowl.
A bowl. All right.
A bowl, a bowl.
Mr. Bowl, where are you?
Or we could put it right here.
All right, so here we go. We find things.
Mel, you wanna help me with these eggs?
All right,
You
please.
sure, John? No, push me one side again.
No.
John has the beater.
No. I got a beater.
And then we'll finish up and we'll talk about big day tomorrow.
Big day tomorrow.
Big day tomorrow.
All right, so
Yeah.
we could actually talk about it
Yes.
while we're doing this. We know what the ingredients are,
Right.
and we know what the ingredients are, and so while we're good. Green lights.
Green lights.
So while Mel take care of business here, Mel, you could also tell us
Yeah, what
about
happened
what's
is
going to
that
happen.
tomorrow, oh Lord, is
Yeah.
a wonderful, wonderful, excellent, exciting day that we've been waiting on, which is the Grace Jerk Festival. If you notice, I have on my shirt, John.
Yeah.
Festival, rockin' flavor.
Yes.
Rockin'
And
flavor.
It's the first Jerk Festival that Grace Kennedy will be hosting.
Mm-hmm.
And guys, it will be held at downtown Belize City, Albert Street.
Okay.
And we start at 8 a.m. tomorrow.
That's
so
8
John,
o'clock.
you need to whisk that up.
What's that up, John?
It's going to be, like I said, a very exciting and fun-filled day.
It's gonna be burning, right?
Burning
It's
up.
gonna be burning up.
Burning up.
Yeah.
Burn it up. Yeah. Like the roof
You
is
know
on
I
fire.
did. You know I did. You use someone word I got my song. That's the way it is.
Albert Street will be on fire in this case.
Definitely.
Guys, the jerk competition, that will be the highlight of the day. And with the jerk competition, we have 5 individuals that will be out there tossing their meat on the grill. And the whole idea of it is that you need to utilize all the seasonings, sauces, and spices that Grace Kennedy has. So there's an ingredient basket that we're going to give you. We have the meat, courtesy of Quality Poultry. We also have some pork chops, courtesy of Running Double Meat. And then, of course, we have excellent prizes as well. So these guys will be out there flipping their meat on the grill, and what would you say? Mixing up sauces.
right.
Yes, mixing up sauces. And the whole concept is that we want to see how many of the Grace ingredients you have incorporated into that recipe. One.
And if we could taste them, of course.
Yes,
right.
the second one is taste we're looking for. The third one that we're looking for is appearance. And
Plating and
yes,
appearance.
plating and appearance. So
Very easy. The
very
criteria is
easy
very
competition.
and the prizes are
excellent.
excellent
Phenomenal
prizes.
All right. So
Imagine.
All right. So
It's
let's say I go in on this jerk festival now, and I win. Where am I win?
No.
Oh boy.
First of all, before we even get into what you win, right?
Mix it up, just Chef D. You know where about us. You gonna.
Imagine this. You come to a jerk festival competition sponsored by Grace Kennedy. And all you need to bring, your knife, your water to sanitize up your hand, and your skills.
Just that.
And your plate.
And
to
your
make
plating.
This your fancy plate. Because you know my plate, I might buy you only Chico Meleko plate, they call it. But that is all you bring. Grace Kennedy is going to provide you with every
Everything.
single thing, all the way down to the grill. So all you need to do is to just show up
Bring utensils.
with
bring your
one
plate.
what do they call it? Spanish man purse, you know, the Michelin plastic bag with everything.
Como se digo.
Yes, one of those. And you take your spot in front of your grill, and the competition starts at 11.
11
No,
a.m.?
11 a.m.
Okay.
And we give you all the way up until 2 o'clock
o'clock.
to be able to get your meat and your
Meat and
meal
everything.
prepared.
Okay, so from 11 to 2, by 2 you're supposed to be plated. Everything's supposed
Correct.
to be good.
That's good
No,
timing.
at 2 o'clock now, we have the judges coming around. And the whole idea is that the judges is going to look for those 3 criteria that I mentioned before. And the winner will walk away. Remember what all you have to bring.
Look at all the
Right?
right? Case
Then you think about what all you have to walk away and go back home with. First prize, $1,000. What? Cash. Cash.
Yes.
Then imagine $1,000 right now,
Rich.
Christmas. The rub here I come. $1,000 cash. A gift basket, courtesy of Grace Kennedy. We have a small appliance, courtesy of Quartz Belize. And we also have a package from Benny's as well.
Wow.
And you walk away with a case of Moccasin. Second prize, $800.
800 right there.
So,
1,000.
Yeah.
Brody's, here I come. And you get a gift package again from Grace Kennedy, another package from Courts Belize, and one from Benny's as well, plus a case of Carib. Third prize, $600.
Four on it.
Move on it.
Orpheus, here I come.
You got the shop there
Yeah.
already.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And again, a gift package from Grace Kennedy, a package from Courts Belize, a package from Benny's, and a case of Stag.
All right.
Right? And so third and fifth doesn't.
Fourth
And fifth
yeah.
doesn't go home
So you don't walk away
empty-handed.
empty-handed.
No.
Nobody
They
walks
get
home.
$300 each. So you still get money, even though
Once you participate, you get something.
Once you participate, you get something.
Stephen, you can participate and get something.
Yeah, I'm actually telling Steven that he's going to make more money at
Yeah,
our
so-
competition
Yeah,
than what
I
he's
know.
going to make tomorrow's
Yup.
barbecue.
He no name Steve, he not Stephen.
Steven.
You know Stephen.
Steve.
Yeah, Stephen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
My buddy.
guys, but there's quite a lot going on. Like I said, we have the Jerk Festival, the Jerk competition, which of course we have our man and hat jerk seasoning,
Yeah.
and likewise our dry that we'll be featuring. But aside from that, we have our sale, our dry goods tent, open at 8 o'clock, and we go until 3. And if you want to bash it up, the beverage tent opens at 10, and they go until 5. Highlight of the day, lot of highlights.
Lot of highlights. Lot of highlights.
Try to wait till we're done.
There's a lot.
Bread and
Take your time.
the highlight at the
Of the day.
for the afternoon is Super G. Who? Super Hey.
You just, hey, and look, I tell you Super G is so good, he just say, what? And everybody's like,
Yeah. I mean, like, who can literally stand up and listen to Super G and at
Super
least
G.
tap your foot,
Yeah.
you know?
I tell you.
Super G will be entertaining the crowd at 3 p.m. So imagine, you come, you shop, you watch a jerk one jerk competition. You eat because
drink,
there's going to
you
be our
wait.
sampling booth out there. We have tuna sandwiches that will be there for you to sample.
Yeah.
We also have jerk chicken, jerk wings. Again,
Any jerk pig.
Quality Poultry is giving
The
us
pork
a hand
chops.
with that. And it's downtown Belize City, Albert Street, right in front of Belize Bank, behind Belize
Behind
Bank,
Belize
in
Bank.
front of Hofield. That entire area will be blocked off by Grace Kennedy.
All right.
So,
Sounds good.
5 o'clock,
Get out there. Get out
we
there.
lock down shop,
That's
and
it.
everybody go home exhausted with them. And the
Okay.
prices, guys, is super cheap.
Yeah.
We have 4 for 10,
Yeah.
Carib Moccasin Stag. We have
4 for 10.
Shandy, which is a very good drink for the Christmas. Imagine $24 in a case of Shandy, you can't go wrong. So tomorrow is the day to come out and pick up your Christmas stock. Chubby for the kids, $17 a case tomorrow. And when you visit the dry goods tent, everything is already down 20% cheaper than the store. So
Can't beat it.
can't beat it.
All right.
So there's deals and steals out there tomorrow, and you could come, eat, drink,
Have fun.
Have fun.
party,
Have fun.
hair more your
Have fun.
oceans,
Yes.
and if you enter the competition,
The
you go home with
yeah.
money. So,
That's right.
so you
Make
come
a-
home in a car, you come in a car and go home in a trailer.
I tell you, going on a wheelbarrow, go home in a plane.
Yeah.
Great prices, guys. Great
So-
All right.
prices.
So we know everything that's going on, but we still have this one for bubble
The
too.
free tart, no man,
let's
don't
sit right
watch we magic over it.
Very easy.
Let's
Let's
just
do the length of time it takes to run off.
Look at that. Look at that.
So wait. See, this is the thing we don't know. No got magic to go. What was it? Sell magic in a can you?
No.
Anything you think about, you want Aladdin flying carpet? Go agree.
I'm
All
just-
right. So this is actually the
Well,
first
yeah.
part
This
of
is
that. So
the.
we
This is
added
the. Some cheese.
the egg,
The cheese.
the ham turkey,
Ham,
bell
pepper,
peppers.
bell peppers.
celery, and basil,
Cheese.
Basil.
cheese, egg.
Look at that.
That's it.
Yes.
And then D's going to add in some breadcrumbs.
Breadcrumbs,
Yeah.
as you know, we had your stuffings. If you have leftover stuffings, I don't know who could get leftover stuffings.
And this is the finished product right here.
Let me plate that.
Yeah, let me just put it here so
All right.
we could get Steve to check it out. All right, that's it right there.
Okay.
I think that one pizza, like really, I
Take
thought
it.
it was a pizza.
Actually,
work.
what you do, you put it together,
Yes.
and then you you put it in a pan, and then you throw it in the oven.
right.
How long do you put it in the oven? Courtney?
The eggs, just as the egg cook, 10, 15. Depends on the pans because you could use a little cupcake pans or a muffin pan as for individual pieces. You know, if you have family and friends over. So cut that out. Very easy. I wanted to use my cupcake pans, but
It's not working.
it's not working. Yeah, the size and thing. You want to grease the pan real good.
So you're gonna put that in here, or
No.
That's up on your
That's
own.
up on your own.
All right,
Take one
so
of those big shine plates.
let's put it here. Let's put it here for finish product. We don't use all the basil.
We don't use some basil. We could garnish
So
up.
yeah, man, I'm gonna garnish with a piece of basil. This one not a lick, but
That one not the lick, no?
Yeah.
All right.
Put a piece of celery. See
yeah,
celery?
let's put a piece
Oh,
of celery
the
here.
scallions.
Who does scallion? Okay, there we go.
Yes.
You know what? You do your thing.
You knock out yourself, John. You knock out yourself. And this is a frittata. It's very brunchy. You can make sandwich with it. Get a piece of bread, Creole bread, and you have
Oh
a soup right there.
Then we just put a piece of celery.
Oh, you know where I forget?
What's that?
Yes, coming back to Mel. Coming back to Mel.
We'll also have our new product. I had featured it on the last show. And we're giving Belizeans a chance to actually taste it tomorrow. This is our festival mix. So you could get your jerk chicken and your festival mix at
Just
your
like that.
sampling booth tomorrow.
And a lot of people like that Jamaican festival. That's a
And
that's
we
a good
also
thing.
have our newbie in terms of our beverage department, our Royal Stout. That will be out there for sampling as
Sampling,
well.
All right.
So make it down to
Make
Grace
it-
Jerk
All right,
Festival.
so downtown tomorrow is definitely the spot to be.
Definitely.
All right, well, that's going to conclude things for right now. Check that out. That's the finished product there. So this one, a custard again? Yeah.
Turkey custard.
All right. And it's not pizza. This is actually like an omelet.
It's
All right,
yeah.
so frittata. All right, cool. And
Try it, guys. Go
we're
get out.
using some pear now.
Yeah, just a little garnish, you know.
All right, so we're garnish up with our pear. All right, you do your thing.
Fine,
G.
yeah.
This man find everything, you know. Right there.
Belize, man. Market. We have a beautiful market here, guys.
You know, if you're not keen on our house, then he find what to do.
Yep.
Yeah. That's the way it is.
Yeah.
No, yeah, find a stove.
Yeah, find
You
out
want
the bubble. And all the night you sent to come out, they will have to pick on.
That's right.
All right. Hey, it don't happen inside this kitchen, buddies. Every other week we showcase what they showcase what they've got to offer to you. Right. Chef D, Mel, we want to thank you guys so very much. This weekend is one to reckon with because the deals will be on. We've got to go for the time being. We'll take a commercial break, but when we come back, it's going to be for the third segment. And guess what's going to be in the third segment? I'll make you do it, and I'll make you do it. Yoga when we come back.
Flavor with a Beat was brought to you by Grace Kennedy Belize Limited, bringing good taste to life.
we're back.
Just like that, it is a fun Friday, and we're now venturing off into our final segment for the morning, the 4th annual International Yoga Festival. I already said it. I'm not doing it today. Last time you were here, I did it.
You see what I don't like about that is that he makes it sound like it's something bad or difficult or...
It is a good thing, but man, I'm fluish.
No, he said his pants are too tight. That's what he
my pants not allow me. So, but that's the way it is. Breathe in stillness, all conflict must end. All right, so December 1st, that's this coming Sunday. It's going to be a good one right there at the Harbor View. Michelle William is in. Michelle, it's always good to have you in. From
Thank you
ROC
so
Belize.
much.
And of course, we've got my good buddy, Mickey
Mercury.
Mickey Mercury.
Oh, okay. I thought they were making it up when I saw Mercury. I thought they were I'm just kidding. Sorry. He's the PR representative of BIYF. I think I got it correct?
Yeah, Belize International Yoga Festival.
Okay, there we go. Okay, all right, so now we know. It's a fun Friday. Are you ready for this?
Yes, sir.
Are you ready for this?
Yes, sir.
All right, so it's a fun Friday, and we're not doing yoga at this particular point. It's going to be rock, paper, scissors on this fun Friday. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Anyways.
So what is he
That means you're gonna do some yoga for us.
No, we're not. You are now caught because you won. You are the champ of the champ of the champ.
There you go,
Yeah,
Mickey.
that's your name for
Rock
today.
star.
I'll take it.
But guys, welcome.
I would force him to do something else. That was just too easy. Yeah.
Welcome. Let's jump on into it. The 4th International Yoga Festival. Michelle, you've always been with us. Tell us.
Yeah, it's hard to believe it's 4 years.
Just like that, yeah.
Just like that it went. I mean, it's just moving.
It's coming right over again.
And it's coming along. I'm getting a lot of calls for people coming out district, actually offering to bring people if we need any more like transportation. So that's such a beautiful sense of community and giving back, and it's just been really beautiful this year. The amount of people helping and coming together, and we've got so many volunteers this year from Belize High School, Wesley College, St. John Junior College, and UB. So it's definitely a collaboration of sorts.
Excellent.
For this day.
So let's talk about the commemoration of a day celebrating yoga. And you said this is the 4th year we're doing it. Talk to us about, just the transition you've seen in the past 4 years.
Well, I like to say it's a day celebrating wellness and self-care.
Yeah.
Because like you, people have this tendency to think that yoga is beyond them. So I like to use the word wellness and self-care so they feel as though, okay, anything that I can do to maintain, a positive outlook, to maintain calm, that's what we're wanting to say the festival is about.
Yeah.
So first and foremost, that. But I have to say, after the first year, it really was like a magnanimous attempt to really put the yoga festival on the map, and especially on the map in this region, so that Belize really becomes a mecca for wellness. Like and when you think about it, our traditions, if you think about your grandparents and how they instilled herbs and different wellness practices, we do have a tradition of wellness. So first and foremost. Yeah. And ever since the first year, coming now to the 4th year, there's definitely been growth. We have a lot more self-care practitioners, stress relief practitioners. There's yoga for seniors, stress relief workshops for seniors, for children, for teachers, for people with less mobility. So it's all going to be represented at the festival this year. Yeah. So it's not just slow flow and vigorous yoga now. It's yoga for diabetes, yoga for improved range mobility, yoga for hormones, hormonal yoga for both women and for men. Wow. Yoga for diabetes, mindfulness, of course, is always a big part of the festival. It's how we open it. Yeah. So it's so
who's going to be participating? Is it I mean, it's an international festival, so you have other people coming in and assisting in the day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, like every year we have people that are within the network of the yoga community that actually find us and say, listen, I'd like to come. We have a woman that just out of the blue said, I'd like to come. She's from Canada.
Yeah.
She's flying in from Canada tomorrow, and she's going to be offering a class, yoga class on Sunday. Yeah. We have somebody coming from Mexico, 2 people coming from the United States. We have a Qigong master, doctor in Oriental medicine. Mm-hmm. His name is Dr. George Love, and that is his real name.
Oh my gosh.
He'll be coming to do a Qi dance class to introduce Qigong in a different format at the festival. We have Tai Chi. Our ambassador, Hua Yu Chen, will also be teaching Tai Chi. Yeah. And Hua Yu has actually, at the beginning of this year, 4 Belizean seniors completed the whole Tai Chi series. It's the first set of Belizeans, and they did it at Om Shanti, and they're all between the ages of 69 and 70, something like that. So they are actually 80. 69 and 80. So we have children's yoga from age 5 to 8 and from age 9 to 12. Yeah. We have our representatives and our rock ambassadors that came back from SVIASA this year and from last year coming to share what they're now sharing in their communities all over the country.
Wow, right. This is big.
So it is really beautiful. And on top of that, we have vendors offering Podler Reflexology, Chai Garden Ashram from Kayo. They're coming down. They're going to be serving breakfast bars, homemade breakfast bars. They're so yummy. Oh my God. And chai tea. They make their own kombucha. They'll be serving their kombucha. They'll be doing reflexology, henna body art. Yeah. We have a booth selling yoga gear and crystals and incense and essential oils.
So there's just a little bit of everything here.
It seems so.
Yeah. Food,
it's expanded quite a bit.
It really has. And people are seeking us out to come to share because, they see the need.
Definitely. So it was, in the beginning, it was just being able to have different classes throughout the day, and people could drop in and get a taste of, especially if they had never tried it before, go out and try something new. Yeah. But it's definitely grown beyond that.
Yeah, it definitely has.
Where is it going to be, and how do people get involved?
Vibe with us, Mickey.
Okay, it's right here in Belize City. It's going to be right at the Harborview Greens, which I'm sure many of our listeners are familiar with the Harborview. Yeah. It's right there by the Belize sign and the Bliss Lighthouse. Mm-hmm. So also that's the home base for Martha's Cafe and Om Shanti Belize Yoga and Wellness Center. Wow. Yeah. So it's quite a vibrant area, geographical zone of the city. Yeah. I think it's really important what these guys have done with that space. Many of you that are listening probably have seen the transformation that's gone on over the last few years as they built up the cottages and so they have a big, beautiful, nice green space there. And so they'll set up a couple tents and
couple tents.
Well, we have three big tents, and then of course we have
Greens are our platinum sponsor. And if you know Confetti, they are now they have a branch of their events business that is totally dedicated to eco-friendly, green, environmentally friendly processes, and they will transform the field into this beautiful, eco-friendly, environmentally friendly, I don't know what to say.
Festival ground.
Venue area, yes.
Yeah. So they're going to do something really nice for that. Yeah. So that's nice. That's also nice to incorporate that because from the beginning we've always been less plastic, more yoga. Yeah. We've always had recyclable bins on the festival. We try to instill that. So this is a really nice evolution of that thought process.
Is there a cost to be a part of it? Because Michelle, listening to you, it seems like it's going to be packed. It's going to be packed with every single thing that could vibe your mind into becoming or feeling wholesome, into feeling new.
Well, the way we want people to see it is that one day, hopefully we'll be able to expand it to more days, but for that one day you can come and you can have soulful reflections. You could reset, rejuvenate, eat well, but with tasty food. Do something good for your body. Start off the day with mindfulness with Jerry Enriquez. We're going to have the whole field filled with people coming in just to practice and to learn about mindfulness. So it's that one day of this collaboration, this oneness that is really promoting peace building and understanding the importance of self-care and understanding the importance of stress relief. So we want to see business people, we want to see parents come with their kids, we want to see teachers, we want to see doctors and lawyers and the community in general. You know, a woman texted me 2 days ago saying they're bringing children from Martin de Porres area. Project Heal is bringing some of their kids that we work with, so they'll be able to see other people enjoying what they've been enjoying for all these years. So, you know, anybody that is wanting to just explore self-care practices that aren't necessarily expensive. You can learn to do these things on your own, and you can start your own self-practice. I would invite to come, and it's only $10. So with this $10, you can come in the morning, you get your wristband, you could go to church, you could come back, you could go do, maybe you want to do your grocery shopping, come back. You'll see the schedule. We have these wonderful booklets that Mickey designed. And in the schedule, it has all the descriptions of the classes, plus the site map, plus the schedule, so you can plan your day. And it's $10 for adults. Children under 12, they come free. And Chamberlain Consulting has generously donated. It's such a beautiful expression of love. They're donating 50 fresh fruit pops. So these are healthy pops that we're going to be giving to the first 50 children that come to the festival, so that they can realize that sweet doesn't necessarily have to mean sugar. It can be natural and delicious.
And then they can participate in the class too.
Yes, they can participate.
They'll have kids classes.
There's 2 kids classes, so they can come for free. And we're also, especially for the kids class, we'll have yoga mats. We'll have yoga mats in general, but we're definitely going to have yoga mats for the kids.
Excellent.
For the kids.
So it's one day, this Sunday, in Belize City, and you're going to have classes all day long, multiple classes at one time.
Starting at
4 classes.
6 a.m.
6 a.m. to 6 p.m. We have 4 classes simultaneously. So there'll be 4 tents, 1 on the deck and 3 on the field, and continuous classes. So you have a choice of 4 classes for the day. Cadence is going to be performing. It all fits into your $10. And then we also have Quinton Vinny, who is the wellness coordinator for Colin Kaepernick's Know Your Right camp. And he's going to be talking about his journey from trauma to triumph using wellness. He was addicted to drugs, he was depressed, and he used all the practices that we're going to be offering there to bring him out of that. And now he's a well-known wellness influencer and a New York Times best-selling author. With his
Colin Kaepernick?
Colin Kaepernick is he is the wellness coordinator for Colin Kaepernick's camp. So his name is Quinton Vinny.
Oh, okay. Guys, when I hear Colin Kaepernick, I'm talking
you
about a
only heard
football
the
player.
name.
No, so he works with him at his camp. Lorraine Meyer, she comes every year. She's one of my teachers. She's gonna be here for breath work. So
there's something for everyone.
There is literally something for everyone.
We have a couple more musical guests as well.
Oh yes.
They are?
We have Jackie Castillo.
Oh, she's going to be singing.
Soulful voice of Jackie.
She's going to be singing the national anthem at the opening ceremony, which is at 10 a.m. In both Garifuna and in English. And Musa's going to be helping her on the drums.
And then you're doing yoga with Musa too.
Musa and I are doing a collaboration where he's going to be beating the drums and I'll be doing some yoga moves. And then after that, he's going to offer a drumming workshop. So if people want to learn a little bit about the hand placements of drumming, they can do that.
You're getting all this for only $10.
$10.
And this is from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m.
6 a.m.
for $10.
For $10.
Plus cadence.
We want everyone to be able to say we were able to go. We don't want to exclude anyone. And I think $10 is an affordable price for pretty much anyone.
It is.
And under 12, It's free.
It's free.
Yeah.
It's
So
completely
you can
free.
take the kids out and let them get the first try as well.
Yeah.
And you can go, come back, go, come back, go, come back.
Exactly. Go,
Yeah.
come back.
So we know we're gonna get yoga, meditation, all in different forms, music. But you also said there are going to be some businesses set up, right?
Yes, we have Aimsha booth, which is going to be selling yoga gear, yoga mats. They're going to have essential oils, doTERRA essential oils, and incense. And then we also have the Wonderful Place, the Wonderful Corner. They're going to be selling healing crystals and doing therapies. Diane from San Pedro will also be doing massages, stress relief massages and therapies.
Farid has soaps and stuff.
Oh yes, Farid has soaps, like natural soaps and a whole bunch of other things, like everything all natural, very cool stuff. We of course, Chai Garden Ashram is going to be there doing their thing. And where's your cheat book?
We have some food. We have some. You might want to plug the food. We have some nice food.
Tell us
food
about
vendors
the
that will be
food. We're always
Mo's
happy to hear about
Pizza
that.
is going to be serving a variety of delicious veggie pizzas.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Martha's Cafe is going to be serving up our vegan brownies that we brought you guys the other day, as well as coconut curry, lentils, and brown rice, and vegan chips and dip that taste just like nacho cheese, but it's made out of vegetables, and it's yummy.
Yeah.
So you're getting your vegetables in, and it tastes like nacho cheese.
And just in case all that is not enough, there's an opportunity to get a massage. We have a handful of holistic therapies.
Really?
Massage,
Any one of those.
reflexology, Reiki.
Yeah.
So some nice opportunities to get in there and feel your best and go out feeling brighter. And
Excellent. So your Monday is going to be beautiful if you.
That's right.
Yeah, you'll be
right.
walking on air Monday. I swear. Sleeping well Sunday night.
Then I see a T-shirt here. What's going on?
So we're also going to be having T-shirts for sale, and we have little T-shirts for little ones as well as adults. Our program, like I said, you'll get this free as you enter. I think we're doing maybe one per family. But you can, as you enter, you'll get everything here. You could read up about all the instructors, see which class you want, see the description of the class, read up about really what Rock is about and all the work we're doing nationwide. We also will have tote bags that have Belize International Yoga Festival on them, and they're great. They're a great way to go and not use plastic bags. Take them to the grocery store. They're only going to be $10. T-shirts, the tote bags are $20. T-shirts are only $10, and our water bottles are only $10. So it's come and get your memorabilia for the festival.
Get everything there.
Yeah.
It starts at 6 a.m.
6 a.m. You come 6 a.m. The first class is at 6:15, so you can come, get settled, find your spot on the field, because I believe there'll be a lot of people coming. Jerry's done a lot of work. He's done his footwork, so a lot of people are familiar with the benefits of mindfulness. And so
is there a website or somewhere where you can see the schedule ahead of time?
Yeah.
Kind of plot your day out.
You could go to the Facebook page, Belize International Yoga Festival, or you can go to our website, yogahealsbelize.com.
Easy.
Yeah. If you wouldn't mind, though, I'd like to give a shout out to our sponsors. Please, let's just, so that I don't. So our platinum sponsors, Confetti Green, like I said, they will transform that field. We're also going to have a photo booth this year, so that's going to be also really nice.
Sweet.
Our gold sponsors are Harborview Cottages and Love Foundation. We also have Atlantic Bank, BIC, Bravo, Nissan. They've provided a vehicle for us to do pickups for all the instructors, Radisson, the Pilgrimage Foundation, and Ambassador Shabazz. The Ministry of Human Development have also sponsored Belizean Dreams, Belize Tourism Board, Coco Plum Island Resort, King's Rental, Martha's Cafe, M&M, and Service Station and Hardware. There's bronze sponsors, Mo's Pizza. The Music Ambassador has sponsored, Zeta Water. And then we also have special mention to Sumati Restaurant and Saffron. They're going to be providing food for the pre-festival gathering for the teachers. We're going to be bonding, doing some music. Also, we'd like to give special mention to San Pedro Belize Express, because they are providing transportation for the teachers on Monday to go enjoy. Providing towards transportation for the teachers to go enjoy a day in the Key after.
Sweet.
And also Chamberlain Consulting, who are providing the fruit pops. And all our, Creme, and of course Channel 5 and Open Your Eyes for having us on. And always being so supportive of yoga, not necessarily just with ROC and the Belize International Yoga Festival, but anything to do with yoga. We have some good support in this country.
Well, it seems that way.
Yeah.
You got support.
All right, so everyone needs to make a date of it. It's going to be Sunday, December 1st at the
Harborview Greens.
Harborview Greens, which is by the Belize sign. That's the easiest
That's
way to direct people.
Yeah, and
right?
there's signs right there. As you come out of the tourist village on the left, there's signs for the festival, and then there's the schedule. So you can come by, take a picture of the schedule, say, okay, I think I'll try that class. Maybe that restorative class. Maybe that chair yoga class. We were going to have chair yoga. So,
The schedule is already online, too. So for anyone that's interested, you can go check it out right now on our Facebook page and find out what is it that you're most interested in and make sure you're there for that time.
All right. Breathe in stillness, all conflict must end.
Once we control our breath, we can control our reactions. For sure.
Definitely. All right.
Well, thank you for coming in and giving us all the details. It sounds like it's going to be such a great day. And we really hope that people take advantage of it if they've been exposed to yoga or if they've just been curious and want to give it a try. They can definitely make a date of it and go on out and try something new.
Anything that if anyone feels like they need to find some way or some tool to control their stress or manage their stress or provide themselves with self-care, this is the day and this is the event to come to, for sure.
All right. We are going to go ahead now and take our final break, and when we come back, we'll have our wrap-up, so stay tuned.
Just like that, the Fun Friday is coming to a close. We want to say a big thank you to you there at home for always keeping us into your living rooms and enjoy what we teach here or what we get from our guests, because it is a lesson, So we want to say a big thank you to Bellikin, as they'll be launching their calendar tomorrow. Bellikin Stout calendar launch tomorrow. King's Room, Ramada Princess, 7 p.m. $10 to enter. You get your calendar, and of course you get your calendar signed or autographed by their models as well. So thank you.
And thank you to Grace for Thanksgiving brunch.
Yeah, I bubbled with them, man. I didn't tell you. Oh man, I had a good time. I still smell like celery. I can't smell too good, but
I still didn't get a sample. But thank you,
Stephen.
Keep on going.
And a big thank you to the folks a while ago for the 4th Annual International Yoga Festival. It's coming up on Sunday from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. $10 and you get a whole bag of things. My gosh, that was a mouthful. That was a lot. That was a lot. But thank you.
There is literally something for everyone, so there's no reason to not take advantage to miss it.
Definitely.
Remember though, the kids under 12 enter for free, so that's always something that you want to take into consideration. There are kids classes available, and just have a nice day for you on Sunday.
Mar, I'll put you on the spot here. Can you take a wild guess of what I'm looking forward to for next week?
Of course. How would I forget? I did. But now that you've reminded me, Give Me 5 starts next week.
Give Me 5, yeah. It's going to be good. It's going to be good.
Clearly John is involved because he made it a point to remember. But
I look forward to it every year.
You are absolutely right, because here's the thing. It always happens. Everyone says they're going to get coupons, and then the night the show starts, the following day, everyone remembers. Here's the thing. The smartest thing to do is to get in very early. You can get your tickets today at Channel 5. You can get them on Monday. Make sure they're in that tank for Monday night. There's a 25-cent cost for each coupon. And there are so many amazing prizes you can take advantage of. All you got to do, you know how this goes. All you have to do is when your phone rings, don't say hello.
All you need to do is to say, Give Me 5. When I call the number,
Well, you don't have to shout it like that. You can say it as soft as you want. You can say it in your own language. You can say it in Spanish. You can say whatever, right?
You might have flu and could barely pronounce some words. Give me 5. But as long as you say Give Me 5, you win. That's the way it is. That's the way it is.
All right, so that's your reminder. Get your coupons, get them in early, and because you could win on Monday, you could win on Tuesday, you could win the big. Remember, all those coupons go back in for the Friday, the big raffle as well. So
last year, somebody walked away with a whole motorbike.
Yeah.
One whole one.
Yeah.
It
was heartbreaking. Remember, she picked you had to pick one, and there were 4 different values.
There were actually.
I think she picked the mid-range one.
Yeah, she picked the mid-range one, and it was so good. And I had to be down there, and I started the cycle. I didn't know how I started with the bike, so thanks to Dreams.
Well, thank goodness it didn't go off the stage.
Yeah, that's a thank God.
Anyway, that was last year. This year, we got
This
big
year,
things lined up.
God, it's gonna be good. If you've got any questions, any concerns, drop us a line at oye@channel5belize.com.
You can also drop me a line at marlene_oye@channel5belize.com. Find us on Facebook at Open Your Eyes BC and on Instagram at oye. And remember to tune in on Monday morning at 6:30 when you open your eyes.
To Give Me 5. Oh, that's Monday evening. To start your morning right. If you've got any questions, any concerns at all, we did that already. Yeah, we did that part already. Any questions, any concerns?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, so you should say, keep your minds, your eyes.
Tune in on Monday morning
and your
to
hearts
open your eyes to start your morning right. Until then, say goodbye, John. That's it. It's Friday.
We'll see you on Monday.
All right. Have a great day, everyone.
Open Your Eyes was brought to you by the Belize Bank. Our country, your bank.